Hello, everybody. Happy afternoon to everyone. We have a very rainy couple of days, and I have some time in the middle of the day. My photo shoot has been cancelled because we plan to do some things outside today, but Fur does not like the rain. So I'm happy to be here and spend a little time to give you some more insight on important things. And I have to say that the most questions that I get, they are questions about defining whether you should continue investing in your new relationship or not, whether the situation you are in, um, you need to stay and keep pursuing and investing your time, your effort in it, or is it something where you should move on because this situation isn't right? And I do understand how difficult it is sometimes, and it depends on types of personalities and, of course, on the countries. And as I promised you guys, I'm making a video on types of Ukrainian women that is coming very soon. That will also help you to define things. So let's start today with the topic is how to define earlier in a relationship, whether it's you having a short game, the lady you are with is does she consider you just as a temporary thing, as a short game, or does she looking for some lifetime partnership and goals? And it can be confusing, and that's why I'm here to give you a little bit more insight on that. So one of the things that you can pay attention on is how much of attention she puts on material things. You know, when the woman sees you as an opportunity to, and we talk about Eastern Europe, guys, right now, possibly it could relate to other nations as well. So if she puts a lot of attention on where you're going to go eat, where you're gonna go travel, um, things like that, things that are her main concern is what it's gonna be. Not that you're gonna be there, but how it's gonna be, where it's gonna be, and that is always her big attention. Like for example, let's say you are coming to Ukraine and you plan to go for vacation, but things had changed for you, and you say, hey, you know, I can't really take you on that vacation, but may I stay in your town and we'll just have some time. If this woman really cares about you, if she just want to get to know you and spend time with you, she might be slightly disappointed because maybe she imagine, you know, the beaches and palms, but she gonna be totally fine. She will say, sure, that's all right, I wish we could do that, but if that's hard for you to do, I'm fine with that because I just want to see you. I just want to spend time with you. And you guys know the huge downside of long distance relationship at first in the first stage is that, like everybody else, you cannot hold hands, you cannot hug every day, you don't hear good night and good morning every day, you're not able to experience the simple things that every couple that date local experience. So here is a big red flag if the woman kind of really gets disappointed or angry that you didn't do something material for her, because if she consider you as a person she wants to be with, her number one priority is your time. Her number one priority is spending some quality time with you, is switching off her phone and going with you anywhere, you know, even if that is just her town. So that is her main thing. If she gets frustrated about material things a lot, or she kind of demands things from you, that is not a good sign either. Because if she considering you as a a good prospect for her life. The main thing she wants to understand is who you really are, as a person, because she needs to take a big decision. She possibly be leaving her country, so it's more than just having fun together. She wants to know who you really are. So her main focus is see how capable you are together, how much fun you can have together, how many interests you share together, is your future goals similar, and also current situation, like are you onto same stuff, whatever you do at this moment in life, not just the future. So stuff like that. So I'm not saying that it's totally not important. We still come in to the, when we meet, we still dress, we still doing all these things, but they are not top priority. And to say more, of course, as a man, as a leader of their relationship, of course you can offer things and you can do some lovely sweet things for your lady. If you have the possibility, if she creates that feeling that you want to do something for her, you can totally do it, as long as it feels good for you and you don't feel pressed to do those things. Like, you want yourself, maybe you do want to buy a little trip so she can get away from her work, her everyday, routine. Maybe she's taking care of somebody, so you want to create her a gift, and you don't necessarily waiting for something in return. You are excited about a possibility to get to know her and to see her relax, to see her having fun, to see her laughing, to just spend time with her, and to see if you have understanding, chemistry, connection, and topics for conversations, because later on it's becoming so much important if you have things in common, because otherwise it can be very lonely. So yeah, so if I'm not saying that, don't do any lovely treats or things for your lady. Absolutely, everybody has different ideas of a good time. Everybody has different preference for what they would like to do. For some people it's travel, for some people it's could be some kind of shopping, could be some kind of adventure, maybe it's, I don't know, climbing on the mountains, whatever that is. If you feel like you would like to do those things, of course, and you enjoy them, do them. But if you feel that consistently you're doing some things and she is not so much concerned when she can see you again, and about planning, and how possibly, while you have to be in long distance, you how possibly you can make more connection. Because for the true woman, that is the most important thing, to be able to get to know you, very well. And because she's not concerned, she understands that, well, you look like you behave yourself as a gentleman, you are generous, and you will do little things for her, and maybe big things along the way, when like one thing at a time, meaning she trusts you, she understands that you will be enjoying making things for her, so as she will be, once she knows you better, she will learn what things do you like, what kind of things can make you smile. And so she's actually looking forward to learn about you, just like you want to learn about her. So this way she can also make you a gift, whatever that means, whatever that gift means, whatever things make you smile. For some people it can be even like love letters or notes, or unexpected travel, or maybe your favorite, I don't know, your favorite style, your short, our women like to dress. Some of you guys sometimes struggle with that, how to look good in Ukraine. So one of the signs that the woman is cared for you, she will try to, if she can, she will try to buy you something more European, something more fitted, something more stylish, or she will guide you and find you some nice clothes so you look good. We all operate of the best of our possibility, and that's another thing. Maybe she only makes $200-300 a month, but she will find a way to make something wonderful for you as well. She will, if she can't make a big gift for you, she might just invite you to her house and make a meal for you, whatever that might be. But it's a interest from both sides. Hello, Michael. We are talking today about how to define the lady, and also that applies to guys too. Whether is a short game, you're trying, when ladies trying to hint on some kind of material things and see if they can get something out, or it's a long term. The lady who looks at you long term, she will never try to squeeze anything out of you. She will never try to, oh my gosh, let me get this fur coat from him. Let me get him to do something while I have him. She will never do that. She will consider you as a serious candidate, and as long as she will enjoy, as I said, things that you willingly do, she won't be into asking you a lot of that stuff, because her main goal is to figure out, could this be long term? Could she stop dating other men and be committed to you and create a beautiful life with you a little bit later? So that is her thing. And for you guys to understand this better, I want to make a connection and say it's the same thing for you. When you meet a lady that you really like, and you connect with her on multiple levels, emotionally, you're attracted to her, you admire her as a person, you respect her, you have a lot in common. When you have all kinds of connections, you sit there and think of nothing else but how to get her to bed real fast and have sex with her? Or do you think about the joy she brings and you just can't wait to spend more time with her, and you just want to get to know her better? That is your goal also, to get to know her better. And you're not worrying about the getting her in bed fast, because that's something that you understand will happen one day and will happen naturally without counting dates, like 3 dates rule, without any kind of pressure. In fact, you want her to be totally relaxed with you. You want her to trust you. You want her to feel safe and secure, that you are there and she can trust you. And when things will happen, they will happen on both sides, and you will know, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it will be a start of you going on another level of relationship. As far as I know, guys, obviously I'm not I am not a man, but as far as I understand, men, when they see a long-term lady, they do not try to take her to bed. They do not try to think how they can do super fast, how they can play some tricks, play some manipulations, or lie to her, or they absolutely, as far as I know, interested in seeing who she really is and having spending time with her, and everything else will follow that. So that's a very simple analogy that goes with material things for a lady. It's almost the same thing. So pay attention, guys. I want you to pay attention on this. It's very important if you can be observant in the beginning, so you do not catch yourself being emotionally invested, financially invested. I don't know, maybe already having lawyers working on the visa, having adjusting your life completely, maybe moving to another state, maybe moving out of the country. You're doing all these things, and then you only to realize that this woman was never interested in you as a person. What she wanted is some material stuff. And it happens sometimes, but guys, honestly, if this happens to you quite often, what kind of message do you send to these women? what kind of are you taking your pictures in front of like expensive cars and clubs, and maybe you do send out that message, or maybe you are going after the women that are completely out of your league. And I have these conversations often, guys. I understand your fascination with beautiful, striking, I would say model looking women from Ukraine, but sometimes you have to activate the common sense and think, well, why she would be interested in you? So when you going out of your league, that is also your responsibility, because she just taking advantage. And if she might even be straightforward with that. So if you want a trade kind of relationship, you need to be ready that the person does not care about you, and that's just how it is. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are responsible for being present, and not being just flying in the sky and think that, oh, that's love. Sometimes, very often, we hope that the person obviously makes this very obvious moves, but we're trying to translate it in their culture. We're trying to translate it, oh, she's so different, she is so mysterious. When love is pretty straightforward. When people want to connect, when they have their values very similar, this is where they can go beyond of the cultural things. So I am seeing some of my followers here. It's as usually Delane, as you guys know, but I see Chris. Hi Chris, we missed you yesterday. We actually considering posting the calls at the VIP club, so whoever missed it can watch it. And we also do more structure right now. So in the beginning, like first 30 minutes, I present something, or we collaborate with one of the members, and we present some topic and some value, because I don't want to waste your time, guys. I want to give you something something that you can use, something valuable. So we did miss you, but so this Sunday I'm having meeting with my followers, guys. I'm super excited to meet some of you in person. It's here in Michigan, in Lansing area. So we might not have a Zoom call Sunday, but maybe we'll have it on Tuesday or something like that. We will see. So yeah, I'm happy to see you guys. Thank you for your support, and I want to say that I really appreciate feedback from you and things that you do when you share my videos, and just let other people to know that they can have some help, some insight on things, because I know there is a lot of controversial information, especially on Russian and Ukrainian culture, and the types of women. There is a lot of controversial, but there are a lot of controversial type of. Basically, there are two controversial. Sorry, guys. Of course, something pop out on my screen right now. So what I want to say, of course, there are controversial types, and I promised you to make a type of Ukrainian women video. Right now, I can just say basically there are two types. One is genuine, kind, and all you dreamed about, and another one is fake. So the rest you will see in my coming up videos. Thank you guys for joining. I hope that this video was helpful, and you will pay attention before you go full force. You will pay attention what is important for your lady, what she takes as priority. And so as be also honest with yourself. Are you dating this woman because of her looks, just because it's something that you think will elevate your status? Or did you put your effort to get to know her, and you are investing your time, attention, you make an effort to really get to know her in order to create a good connection before you take a step and make a commitment in this relationship. So remember that it's always two-sided, and people we meet mirror us. You know, we get sometimes frustrated on the people we meet, but very often they are exact copy of us. You know, they are, you know, very often it is so. And another thing, guys, last thing is that, yes, in our culture, in Ukrainian culture, we have this thing that men, good men, let's say, you know, gentlemen, the men we kind of were raised to look up to, they do have the tendency to enjoy the courtship. You know, if that's a trip and they inviting you, they usually will even not take an option that you pay for your own trip. You know, things like that, that they're kind of ingrained in our culture. And if you have a possibility to do something nice for the lady, you like do it. But there is a fine line with those things going over the top and being just fixated on, you know, what restaurant you're going to, what airline you're gonna fly, what hotel you're gonna stay, or I need like this thing. When you feel some pressure and total focus of that lady on what is that she wants, and only that way, that is a real area of concern. And when you in Ukraine and you struggle to choose a restaurant, guys, before you go there, please look it up online. We have TripAdvisor, it's available. You can ask me. Not always able to answer all the letters, of course, but you can look up online things and reviews. As a man, you choose the place. I just talked last week with 3 different guys. They are my subscribers, and they were all scammed out of their money going to a restaurant where it was hundreds of dollars to eat, and it's just unnecessary and ridiculous. For Ukraine, you know, we don't even, you know, you can't even, it would be even hard to do that. So I've been there, guys, you know, this summer, and because of our currency, as the dollar goes long way, I went to many like beautiful top places with my friends, and it was more than reasonable. It's kind of I mean, like here going to fast food. Maybe slightly more. So the reason why I'm saying this is that try to catch, if there is some red flags, catch them in the beginning and let the good ladies meet you. You know, if you spend your time on fake people, you will have no time to open up and create real connections with good ladies who do not care what car you drive, what cell phone you have, you know, what hotel you will stay. It's not a priority. Maybe they would enjoy some things, but it's not a priority. That's the lady you want to have. That's the lady you want to give your time. You want to maybe treat her, you know, because you know she is not with you for that, but she will enjoy it. So sometimes you do have to step back and analyze whether that person is really genuine. And if you still need my help and you a little bit lost, if still you need some guidance, please let me know. But I am hoping that I'm giving you a valuable insight that you can use and define things for yourself. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. As I said, we still have wonderful rain. You can see some furs behind me. So I don't know if the photo shoot gonna happen today or not. But I'm gonna go back to my work, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day, whether it shines or rains. I will see you next time. Thank you.